For Gambit's exam, we've also got some exam gloves and a stethoscope. We have gummy snacks for him so that on the long drive there, he's got some little snacks. All right, so we're all packed up and ready to hit the road on our journey to pick up Gambit. We'll be meeting up with another veterinarian there, since basically my veterinary license doesn't cross state lines. For the sedation process, we need somebody else there. So we're currently in the car on our way to San Antonio, and when we get there, we'll be hopping in a plane to head to Las Vegas to pick up Gambit. So our original flight from San Antonio to Denver got delayed, which ended up making us miss our connecting flight. But now that's been delayed by a couple of hours, so we're not going to be getting there till after midnight. We're not going to get much sleep tonight. It's going to be a very long journey with very little sleep. We finally boarded on our flight to Las Vegas. We're coming for you, Gambit.
There's been a lot of logistics to arrange with this rescue, but hopefully we're just a few minutes away from meeting him. So right now we've just pulled over just before we turn into the street where Gambit currently lives. We'll be heading over to his house now. Our plan, hopefully all going well, we will go in, it will be relatively smooth, we'll meet him obviously, and we're thinking that we're probably going to have to sedate him because we've been told by his current owner that he is really aggressive.
Good morning. Hi. Oh, you are so handsome. Oh my goodness. Or you have more experience.
If you hold still long enough, I can get him.
That's always the challenge.
This specially made crate is the one that we'll be transporting him in. Because we know he's aggressive, we had to make sure that we had something that was going to keep him and everyone in the vehicle safe for the journey.
We'll do a quick physical exam on him. We've got a stethoscope and a thermometer and some other supplies to do an overall health check for him. And then after that, we'll wait for him to wake up in the transport crate that we're going to have him in. And then we'll hit the road.
And there we go.
Do you want to explain the stick?
So the stick was in his cage with him, so it will smell like home. It will be something. So we thought we might as well bring it with us.
Everything seems pretty good health-wise. His lungs sound great, his heart sounds great, his abdomen feels totally normal. We'll see what his blood work results come back as, if he has any signs of any sort of like diseases or anything like that.
He was just put in this cage and he couldn't come out, and in some ways rightly so, he couldn't come out because he's a dangerous wild animal. He's not supposed to be in that home, and it wouldn't have been safe for either the people in the house or the monkey.
We got his dice because he's from Vegas, so it's very fitting.
So we're almost to New Mexico. So far the drive has been going very smoothly and Gambit's been doing really well so far. And he's been accepting little treats from us and water, and he's even been asking us to groom him a few times. So now that Gambit is safely back at the sanctuary, our next task is to move him into his quarantine space where he'll spend the next 2 weeks, just making sure that he doesn't have any sorts of diseases or anything like that.
Good job.
So after running some blood work from Gambit on his CBC, we do see some signs of mild chronic stress. Constant state of mild stress has just affected his white blood cell count. He doesn't have any signs of anemia, and his platelet count looks good.
the latch open so I can...
So looking at him, he's really pale, which tells us that he hasn't really seen the sun at all. So he's going to be going out here. It's probably going to be the first time in his life that he's really touched the ground, felt grass, played in the dirt, felt the wind. So we're really excited for him for that.
Hi. No.
So Gambit has now been with us around a week. He's settling in really, really well. We moved him a few days ago to a different quarantine space, which puts him slightly closer to the other monkeys where he can see and hear them. He's already started making friendly noises towards one of his neighbours, Creed, who is another rhesus macaque who was rescued from a lab a number of years ago.
His new neighbours, Oscar and Creed.
One thing that's really clear to us is that sanctuary is not the long-term solution to end the problem of the suffering of monkeys like Gambit when they're kept as pets. Many of them kept in the same sort of situation as Gambit, in bird cages, in tiny rooms, in sheds, in places where they are experiencing suffering right now. We are strongly supporting the implementation of the Captive Primate Safety Act as a means to ban the private keeping of primates as pets, and also to ban interactions with primates in public spaces such as zoos and other exhibitions. Please follow our campaign to see this act implemented, and when you can, please take action to support the introduction of the Captive Primate Safety Act for the sake of Gambit and the thousands of others who are still out there.